Hi YouTube, this is Dr. Mommy coming back to you with another video, and today I am going to be discussing my week 1 budget for the month of May. Today is May 3rd, therefore it is the first Friday of May. Therefore I will be discussing all of the bills and the expenses that I am going to take care of for this week. So we're going to get started because, as you know, I am a pen and paper girl. I like to write my information down so that I can see it. Just in case I make some mistakes, I can go back through and scratch out or recalculate whatever I need to do. I also have my handy dandy calculator here just in case I need to use it. So we will set that over to the side and we're going to get started. So this is week 1. We are working on May 2019 week 1 budget. Now, first of all, I'm going to list out all the debts that I need to take care of with week 1's income. Remember, I get paid every Friday. Therefore, I like to take care of my budget once a week. Now, the first thing is going to be the first mortgage. The next expense is going to be the water bill. Then we have my second mortgage. The auto insurance. Student loan. The cell phones and internet. Household expenses. I'm just going to abbreviate that. Household expenses. Children's savings. South Africa trip. My daughter will be going to South Africa next year in June. So we're setting money aside for that. And my homeowners association fees. And I think that is it for the first week. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 items that I need to take care of for the first week. So we're going to go back and I'm going to list the amounts that I set aside for each of these debts or expenses. For the first mortgage, it's $306. The water bill, I'm not sure what's going on with my water bill, but it has increased, I think, about $17, $18 because I used to have a budgeted amount of about $80 for water, and it's up to almost $100. So we need to see what's going on with that. For the second mortgage, that amount varies because this is the debt that I am actually gung-ho and very intense, gazelle intense to be exact, about paying off. So I'm paying large amounts of monies to this debt so that I can have it cleared by the end of the year. I am probably going to do another video on debts and the amount and my goal for paying those off. But for this week, the second mortgage is going to get $240.86. The auto insurance is $48.25. Student loan is $108. Cell phones will be roughly $230, give or take $2 or $3. My household expenses is $194. Children's savings accounts, I put in about $28.50. The South Africa trip is $62. And my HOA fees is $6.60. Now, I'm going to bring out my calculator, and I'm going to just tally up this total number of debts to see what we have here for the week. For this week, okay, we have 306 plus 98 plus 240, 86, 4825, 108, 230, 194, 2850, $62 and $6.60, which gives me a total of $1,322.21. Now, this is the amount of monies that I may not necessarily have to pay this week, but this is the amount of money that I have set aside to try and rectify my budget for this week. So in other words, one way or another, from my income or the amount of monies that I have set aside in my bill account, I have to make sure that I have a total of $1,322.21 set aside between those two accounts. All right, or two sources. I have the income or the bill account where money is sitting waiting for bills. Okay, I hope you guys can see this. Let's see if I zoom in. All right, now, basically what I'm saying, if we are to use my pay, I am going to be needing an additional $111.21 to cover this total amount of income and expenses for this week. And also, I like per week to leave a little money in my account, and based on how my budget goes, it's going to be $26.15. So right now, the 111 and the $26, I just call this my cushion, and this is the amount needed to fulfill this week's budget. I am negative $137.36. Okay, so basically, if I'm negative, in other words, if my income cannot cover this total amount, that means that I will need to pull this out of my bills account to assist with this week's total. Okay, so now we know right now that's what I need to pull out. That amount is sitting in the account. Now, what's going to happen is I'm not going to physically pull this out, because as I go back and explain this to you, you'll see what's going on. Now, this week's bills that need to be paid or that need to be put into my bill account, we're going to go back through this list, and we're going to show you how I separate those. Okay, so basically we have the $306. So my mortgage isn't due this week, so I put a PA beside that. That means put away. So basically we're going to put that into my bill account. The water bill needs to be paid this week, so I normally just put a check beside it. That means that that's going to be taken care of this week. The second mortgage will be taken care of this week. The auto insurance isn't due until the third week of the month, so I will put a PA by that. The student loan also is not due until the fourth week of the month. That's another PA. The cell phone bill will be taken care of. The cell phone and internet will be taken care of this week. So that is going to be paid. Household expenses are always taken care of during that current week. So I'm going to put a C beside that for cash, because this is what I actually take out of my checking account to assist with my household expenses, be it groceries, blow money, eating out, whatever I'm doing, gas money for my vehicles, whatever that is, I pull that amount out. I'm going to do a separate video on my cash envelopes and that amount of money of $194 that I take out per week. The $28.50, that's a auto draft, which goes directly from my account into my children's account. The $62, this amount for the South Africa trip isn't due until the second week of the month, so that will go into the PA category, or put away into my bill account. And also the homeowners association fees, they're only due, I pay those quarterly, so they're due at the end of March. How do I do this? The end of December, the end of March, the end of September. So that's how those are paid. Now, all the amounts that have the put away or PAs beside them, I go back and tally those up. So what we have is 306 plus 48.25 plus 108 plus 62 and $6.60. All right. So let's whip out the calculator again to see what we're dealing with for a total there. That is 306 plus 48.25 plus 108 plus 62 plus $6.60, which gives me a total of $530.85. Now, remember, these bills are not due. So basically, I will be putting away $530.85 for from this week's pay, so that it can be used at a later time. But remember, I told you I have this total here of a negative $137.36 that I need to pull out of that account. So what we're going to end up doing is, in actuality, I would take the $530.85 that I need to put away and subtract the total amount of $137 that I need to rectify to meet all of the expenses I have set aside for this week. We'll subtract that amount, and that will leave me with a total of $393.49. Now remember, I normally will put a PO beside that. That means to pull out of the account. So now remember, I told you we may not physically be doing this. So what's going to happen at this point is the $530.85 that I need to put away will subtract the $137.36 that I need to pull out. So it's bringing me up with a total of $393.49. So basically, I won't really be pulling this out. I will be putting this amount away. So instead of me putting that whole amount away, it's going to look like I need to take out the $137.36, and I'm subtracting that from that overall pullout amount to leave me with only having to put away $393.49. So for this week, $393.49 is the amount that I will put away into the bills account. All right, YouTube. There you have it. That is how I actually rectify my budget every single week. And the bills that I have the checks beside, more than likely I do a bill paid through my checking account. So the water bill will be done that way. Same thing with the second mortgage. The cell phone bill, I will go back to the web bill pay and pay that. And also the last thing is, like I said, the household expenses amount, I will take that out as cash and I will utilize those funds throughout the week. So please leave me a comment below or a comment about if you have any issues with what I've talked about here. I know this could be confusing, especially when you get to the portion where you're not really having to take the money out. In actuality, you're putting a amount into your bill account, or you're tucking that away for another week's debts. So if you have any questions, please leave me a comment below. And let me turn this paper forward so you can get just one last look at it, because I have to slant it so that I can be able to write. So let's see if we can focus this camera a bit more so you can see the entire page here, just in case you have any questions. Let's see. There we go. See everything that I did there. And this is normally what I do every single week. I will write out my debts and my expenses that way. Remember, this is Dr. Mommy, where we dream big but start small. And I am signing off. Talk to you later, YouTube. Bye-bye.